Hello, good morning. I'm Laura Lapuerta. I'm a teacher in Santa Maria del Pilar, Marianistas, of History and Geography. And in our school, the students of the third course of secondary make projects with online maps to understand the world. We, the teachers, consider essential to apply the theory of the human geography, population, economy, industry, tourism, in a practical way. Okay. We teachers suggest a question to students, a challenge. They search information, organize the information, analyze it, and present their conclusions in a attractive way. In class, you use Argis Online from Esri, a tool that allows to create maps where layers are overlaid and can be overlapped and analyze data. Okay, then they are Paula and Irene, and are going to explain us some of the projects that they did last year.
So, good morning, I'm Paula Rossignoli, and I am a student from the Santa Maria School Marianistas in Zaragoza, and I'm going to present you my global project from last year in geography. It was about making a trip around the world to discover the different countries. We had to choose 5 countries on 3 different continents with very unlike characteristics such as location or weather. Okay. So we had to make up a story to use that as a background for our trip. I decided to be an anthropologist from Zaragoza University who wanted to travel the world and discover the different cultures overseas. So we had to plan everything from planes to hotels. We just didn't have to book them because we weren't actually traveling. So, okay. So what we had to do, we were learning a lot of subjects at class, and then on this global project, we had to apply them to a map. In this case, it's a story map made with Argis Online. Well, so I'm going to make you an example. This time it's going to be India because it's a country that really fascinates me. Well, so in class we had worked very much population. Here I got a pyramid, a population pyramid, and then I analyzed it. Also, we worked economy. For us, economy is very important because it shows us what are the situation of the country, and it let us understand the lifestyle of the country and how the society works. So here we have some data, for example, how the 3 economic sectors works, or the unemployment rate. And also we talked about agriculture, ranching industry, and landscapes. Okay. Then the climate. At class, we work very much also on climates and climate classification, and I wanted to express that in my map. Here we have the Köppen classification in different colors, and I marked the locations with the red sign. So I got some graphics, and then I analyzed them of the temperatures and the precipitations, so I can get an idea of what's the weather and what I'm going to face when I go to that country. And okay, so for me, this was the most exciting activity, the most exciting task. It was about learning about the different natural disasters in each country. And you have to face this as a problem and to make a solution. Well, so for making that, I looked up for different layers. The first one, the tectonic plates, and then I got over that volcanoes, which is not charging, but it should. Well, the volcanoes, active and inactive volcanoes. Well, I'm going to look here. Sorry. Okay, yeah, here. The tectonic plates, and then a layer about volcanoes, active volcanoes. With this information, I made a head layer which shows us the gathering of volcano activity in the different areas worldwide. And then I looked up for tsunamis, for tsunamis events. This is a library found that has information back from the 18th century till now, and I had to treat that information in order to just be shown the damage, the scale, and some comments about the tsunami. As a conclusion for this work, well, this work has been a really good project, exciting project for us, because it let us apply all we had learned at class to really a map, and that it shows that what we are learning is useful. Also, if we had to plan a trip, a travel, we would know how to, because it's been very useful for booking things and that stuff too. Well, so thank you very much.
So my name is Irene, and I'm going to present you the project that I did last year in geography. So the first one is this. In this project consists in going to the street and with the phone and with an app called Collector for Archives, you have to upload informations. The teachers give us a buffer like this, and you have to go to the street and find bins, containers, a big lane, or bins or benches, and then you have to decide the condition of them, and depending of it is clean or not, you have to put a color, and then we do a graphic with the results. We do this with the bench and the containers, and also with the big lane. This is very useful because you can applicate for other things, like these points can be hotels or shops, or maybe monuments or hotels, or whatever you want to find in a city. And in this second project, they give us map of the city, and these are all photos of streets or monuments of Zaragoza, like Plaza Aragón or Paseo Sagasta. In this case, you have to choose 5 of them, and then you have to compare the old photo with a new one, so you have to make a new photo and then compare how the city has changed in these years. So thank you. That's all.